All right, we're live. So, what up, tunes out here in these YouTube streets? I am your man, Maverick, aka The Machine, or Mavs the Machine. I will be your host for this episode. So, today we wanted to jump back into a topic that I'm really finding super interesting, which is China living in the future. So, being American, we're taught or we're led to believe that China is not a great place and you'd be stepping back into the Stone Ages if you were to visit China. Set aside Hong Kong. We all know Hong Kong is up to date, but the blatant lies we've been told about China, I want to explore this. I've been coming across YouTube videos, TikTok videos, my friends, like the homies, OG Dabu, Joker, sharing with me videos of China living in the future. So, I don't want to talk your ear off. Let's get right into this. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Add the screen. Let's check this out, man. I find this super, super, super interesting.
别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。 我送阿硕茶具，他眼摸下笔，直接给我4个字算：大展宏图，大肆亲手提笔字，大展宏图，搬来放在办公室。
Let's pause. This is a car with a drone built into it, flying car. So you can actually detach the drone from the car, or you could put them together and drive the car around, but you got the propellers sticking out. So, I mean, the car part of it's not really that useful. I would imagine you can't go down city streets with that, but flying cars.
大展宏图，关公都点头。别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。 我送阿硕茶具，他眼摸下笔，直接给我4个字算：大展宏图，大肆亲手提笔字，大展宏图，搬来放在办公室。大展宏图，关公都点头。
I mean, honestly, I never thought about living in China, working and living in China. It wasn't on my mind, but now I'm excited to visit China. I want to check it out. It's amazing, actually. So let's go ahead and check out a YouTube video that I came across about living and working in China. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, let's go here. And let's play.
Of one thing, the world has no idea how far ahead China really is.
We are about to start.
How far
Please make sure your
ahead?
seatbelt is securely fastened.
Oh my god,
Cabin AC
Look at
is
that.
on.
this is mental.
Adjust speed and direction.
Because while most people in the West think of China through negative headlines or stereotypes, a false image created by Western media,
a country that poses real national security threats to the United Kingdom.
the reality is this. China is operating on a level most people couldn't even imagine.
What the
kind of
fuck
future
is
the
that?
world won't believe until they see it.
Look at this city. Now that's typically something I thought of as Japan, like cyberpunk type cities, all neon lit up or lit up.
Humanoid robots aren't coming soon in China, they're already here. Whoa! It's Bruce Lee. Paying with your palm? In China, it's not futuristic,
You know what I did?
it's normal.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Oh my god!
Let's skip
And while
ahead.
America debates the future,
Are you running around the shopping mall?
I don't
Okay,
even
yeah,
feel
I
out of
remember
breath.
exoskeleton.
Like I've just sprinted, and you saw I was even putting half the energy in. Like I wasn't trying to go fast. Like I was just like trying to test it out, and I'm not out of breath. If it was me without this, I think I would be
Gaspy?
exactly, yeah. Wow. It's interesting because at the beginning, it didn't feel much. I felt a push. But the more you walk with it, the more AI learns your body. And then basically it gives you the best kind of push. And it feels like effortless. I can take this back to the UK. Is okay?
I mean, imagine people that
Free of charge.
that have disabilities.
Something that you might not expect in China is that almost every hotel has its own delivery robot. You place an order from the comfort of your room, and once it's delivered to the hotel, the staff simply places the order inside of the robot, and then it makes its way to the elevator completely on its own. And somehow it even communicates with the elevator to tell it which floor to go to. Like, how on earth does it do this?
So I didn't choose any of the floors, and the robot chose floor number 7.
And once it gets to the right floor, it makes its way straight to your room to deliver your order. Well, hello there, Mr. Robot. What do you have here for me? Insta360 Go Ultra Tiny Hands Free 4K Camera. This will be a very nice addition to our filming setup. I will see you soon. Thank you very much for the camera.
Somebody's, knocking on the door, room service, and they come out.
One of the things that we struggle with when filming our travel videos is being able to capture unique shots while on the go. We like to travel light, so carrying a big tripod or lots of equipment.
Okay guys, so we are taking the metro. All we have to do on Alipay app is just press this. We get a QR code just like this. And all we have to do is scan on.
So fun fact, Japan made up QR codes to track car parts. Just a little tidbit in case you ever have trivia.
Okay guys, so we are taking one of the most advanced metro trains here in Shanghai, and we're going to be going to the front of the car because we're going to be showing you who is operating this train.
I always imagine when I think about
this is the front of the train.
There is no driver.
There's no driver.
That's just the
So it's completely autonomous.
Yeah, and this is
damn, my dude right there looks
And he's, why is there security here?
yeah, to make sure nobody messes with
he
it.
ain't fucking around.
So there are 3 to 4 autonomous metro lines in Shanghai, which is amazing to see the front of the train just being
So my G
driven.
was just there.
And you can see the metro is actually very nice, very clean.
When your phone is out of battery,
I wonder if it's packed like
Just over here?
charging.
Will it work with the iPhone? Let's give it a go. It does, it works.
It's actually crazy because somebody just left the phone here without even looking at it. So it's how safe it feels, right?
So they always feel safe.
So you don't feel any worries about anyone kind of stealing thing on the metro?
People do that always, all the cameras here.
This person, I think, actually walked all the way down there because this was the only available spot. So he's completely fine with it. In the UK, I would never even leave it for less than 2 seconds.
This
I wouldn't even
phone
leave
will
it.
be gone.
Yeah, this phone would definitely be gone.
So a month ago, I took my parents to Europe, and before that, we did a safety drill. So I'm in the front, I'm doing the tour guide, and my mom in the middle, my dad is in the back.
This is going to Italy, like to
Yeah,
Rome?
going to Italy, Rome. So we did a safety drill. So my dad is at the back checking if someone is picking pockets.
And they actually target Asian people because, like you said, here in China, they're not used to people even thinking about stealing. It's not even a thought that comes to their mind. That's why pickpocketers target the Asian community.
That's why we do the safety drill.
They didn't really talk too much about the train. I mean,
We're about to do something that most people in the world have never experienced before. But first, we needed to get there. Just outside the metro station, we rented some bikes through Alipay. It's so easy. You just scan and go. And honestly, riding through this beautiful neighborhood in Shanghai was one of my favorite moments of the day. A break from all the futuristic tech, just taking in the trees, the calm streets, and the beauty of the area.
you exercise with the bicycle. It's convenient.
So our next stop is here at
Let's
Fudan
slog
University.
in.
This is the #1 university here in Shanghai and the only university that does drone delivery. So what we have behind us is this drone delivery station that is run by Meituan. It's like the Uber Eats of China. So what we're going to be doing, I think, is ordering some bubble tea, and hopefully somewhere in the sky, it's going to land on top of this station over here.
Okay, so this is our Meituan app, and we scan the QR code. We go order. And bubble tea here.
Ooh, I think that's
a
what we're
lot
gonna
of
go for,
bubble
yeah.
tea. And you can even get
My
hot
daughter
pots
Nikki would love
here.
it. Bubble tea.
Hot pots?
That's her thing.
Hot pots. What will we have?
She's
Bubble tea?
very
So maybe
adept at
this
using
one
devices.
One
I haven't
point,
given her
like,
the
haven't tried it?
device
No,
to
let's do it.
be able to
And you
work
know,
with
you
all
can
these
add a lot of
things.
things to it, like ice cream to your bubble tea. You can try that. So now we have customized our 4 drinks.
good.
It's like $2 for each drink. Payment done, and the drone has take the order. The drone is here. The milk
nails
shop is
are
the
really-
bubble tea shop is here. So then it's going to fly to us.
Can you hear that, guys? It sounds like a swarm of bees. Our
I
drone
thought they were standing in front of the kiosk
has just arrived.
that would make the boba tea. The kiosk is just the
It's
order.
so high up.
So it's being delivered by the drone.
You can hear that noise, guys. It is so loud.
Oh, I love
It literally is a swarm of bees.
Fuck yeah. I've been studying YouTube guidelines, so I gotta.
Should be depositing our delivery right about now.
Okay. So it delivers it inside the kiosk and then it's in I get that.
Bye bye, drone. While we were waiting for our package to be delivered, there was multiple drones just flying around. So it's interesting because actually this machine here can store probably a couple of them. But how we pick it up is we have our code. So we put our code is 6082. It's all in Chinese, but I think it's coming. Yay!
柜门已打开，请尽快取出餐箱，并将餐箱放入。
This is like a Christmas package. And it's actually heavy. Let's unpack it here.
See someone picking up their package as well.
Wow.
So it's not just a gimmick. People are actually ordering quite a lot.
Because this is so cool. Look, these 4 milk teas have been delivered by the drone.
And now we have to actually recycle the packaging because it comes in this box over here to store everything, to keep everything intact.
Just like this.
Oh, they got recycling right there. That's really good.
Miha, do you speak English?
Yes,
Yes.
I can.
How often do you order your drone delivery here?
About once a week.
Once a week? Oh, so it's frequently. So what's your favorite thing? I guess sushi?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like choosing.
Do you like milk tea?
Yes, I like.
Yeah? Is it normal for you that you order with the drone?
At first, I think it's very new and
New.
it's interesting.
Your English is very good. It sounds like a British accent.
Oh, I like British accent because Harry Potter is my favorite.
Harry Potter, yes, that's
Yeah.
great.
What do you think in the West? Like people would have drone deliveries like this, like in the UK at the university, or
bubble tea drone. So let's check out.
Come to a convenience store just behind us, and that's because we want to buy something not by using cash, because here in China,
Something.
there's no using cash.
yeah, you don't need cash.
You don't need cash. It's cashless society. But how are we going to pay for what we're going to be getting here is by our palms.
So what should we buy? What do you recommend, Larry?
We have a lot to offer. We have sunflower seeds here with local flavors. We have caramel and walnut buns.
Sunflower seeds. I think we should get them, Carolina. This is not something we usually get,
I like it.
but I think this is a good option. All right,
Let's buy them.
let's try and pay by our palm.
Okay, so I will be registering my palm to pay with my hand on this device here.
掌心正对圆圈。
Okay, so it's starting for you now.
I feel like it's magic.
So for context, this is my WeChat account. So Carolina, anytime she wants to use my WeChat account to pay, she can use her palm. So it's called WePalm.
We palm.
So basically this machine over here scanned your palm. So it has now your biometric data into the WeChat system. So we do have facial recognition payment, but we're going to be doing palm payment. So I think you just have to scan it. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
You can see the amount we paid here.
25 paid.
Yes, it's paid.
Right palm.
You know how hard that would be to fake? I mean, you know, they could make a latex mask that looks exactly like you or anybody in the world, right? But the palm print, just like the fingerprint, would be so super hard to fake. That's incredible. That is really incredible.
Good morning, guys.
You know,
Today
there'll
we
be
will be
those people out. Sorry, I keep talking. There'll be those people out. It's the devil. It's the mark of the beast. I think people need to calm down. Technology, yes, just like anything. I believe, you know, the main man Jesus said it himself. anything within moderation, right? Including technology.
Starting the day with coffee, but not just any cup of coffee. This coffee will be completely made by this robot over here.
Time to grab ourselves a cup of coffee, guys. We've come to Coffee Plus. It says fresh ground robot barista. And here is our...
Let's see.
So we're just having a very nice stroll along the Bund. Check out this view, guys. So this is the Pudong side of the river. Such a futuristic skyline, and super beautiful.
I'm taking notice of these buildings that have these, you know, spherical modules. Anyway, that's going back to like mercury, and in those modules, you know, they'd fill it with mercury and it would somehow generate electricity, free electricity. So I think that's something that we should take a look at. I myself am deeply into that. As we're renovating this house, at some point I'm going to try, you know, those spherical things. I'll do a video on it.
Day here. Now, what's really interesting is opposite that view, we've got a police space capsule. Look how futuristic this looks. So as you can see over here, it definitely is a police station, but I've never seen quite anything like this from any kind of police force in the world. I wonder if they've got some kind of like AI surveillance system inside of here. Maybe it's completely unmanned. There's no one actually inside of there other than robots just surveilling the area. Very interesting. I've seen these dotted around the city. Very futuristic. If you saw Shanghai in the early 90s, you wouldn't recognize it. Pudong, the futuristic skyline you see today, was nothing more than farmland, warehouses, and a few low-rise buildings. And then China made a decision that changed everything. In 1990, Pudong was designated as the country's new economic zone, a blank canvas that the government planned to turn into a global financial hub. And in just 3 decades, this empty land transformed into Lijiazui, a vertical city of glass and steel that looks like something straight out of the future. And standing here today, seeing how far it's come, you start to understand why China feels so far ahead.
So
we have made it inside, guys. What I think is the most...
I'm a nocturnal creature myself, so daytime views of cities don't turn me on, but the nighttime view where it's splashed in neon, I fucking love it. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you could tell if I have my neon lamp on. So that type of glow, that's what I like to work under. That's basically what I like to live under, that neon glow. That turns me on right there. Yeah, it's dope. All right, let's go
inside, guys. What I think is the most futuristic restaurant that we've ever experienced in our lives, and it's right here in Shanghai. It is called Number 3 Warehouse.
Number 3 Warehouse is crazy popular, so be warned because we ended up waiting almost 2 hours to get seated. But honestly, it was totally worth it because the moment you walk in, you feel like you've stepped straight into another universe. The whole place looks like a futuristic city inside a restaurant. Mirrored ceilings stretching endlessly above you, spiral walkways, wide glowing rings, and neon signs floating like holograms. Every direction you look, there's chrome, reflections, soft light. It's surreal, like walking into a sci-fi movie set. But the food takes everything to another level. Just like everywhere in China, you scan the QR code on your table and order through the app. So to start, we went for a pineapple passion fruit lemonade served in a literal glass bag. Super refreshing, so fun, and honestly, very Shanghai. Then came one of the craziest dishes we have ever tried. The tea-infused pork ribs. They're being served inside a book. And when you open it, flames start bursting out. Honestly, one of the coolest presentations we have ever seen. Not to mention that they were covered in sweet soy sauce and served on a bed of crispy tea leaves, so someone was very busy savoring every bite. Then it was time for our favorite festive Chinese dish, Peking duck, and this is where things got really special. The chef came out and sliced the duck with so much care and precision. Every movement smooth and intentional. You could tell he has done this thousands of times. Then the tray filled with swirling smoke because the duck was lime infused, giving it this fresh, citrusy aroma. It looked beautiful and the whole moment felt like a performance. There's also something genuinely special about making your own little Peking duck wraps. Adding the sauce, the crispy skin, the cucumber, wrapping it up, you can tell Jay just loved it. And then came the desserts, and they were on another level. First up was the white chocolate orbit planet, shiny and smooth like it was designed in outer space. And inside, wait for it, a prawn cocktail. We were honestly speechless because we didn't expect that twist at all, but somehow the combination of white chocolate, fruits, and prawns really worked for me. And finally, the star of the show, the cherry blossom candy floss cake selection. This huge pastel pink cloud floating above a tray of cakes. It looked magical and made the whole visit feel.
They make an odd but cute couple, right? He seems to be like from Arab descent. She seems to be, I don't know, maybe French Canadian. So what I'm wondering is with this restaurant, right? District 3 or number 3 warehouse. So what is the cost of this? I want them to dive into like the cost of living, moving around the city, how much is it costing, etc. But I mean, I love what they're sharing so far. I just want to know the math of it. So skipping ahead a
Industries and ambitious ideas. From that moment, Shenzhen didn't just grow, it transformed. From around 30,000 residents, it became a megacity of more than 17 million and home to some of China's most influential tech companies. We're talking Huawei, Tencent, BYD, and even Insta360, one of the most innovative camera tech brands in the country.
But before heading there, we needed to start our day the same way we always do in China, with Luckin Coffee. In China, you just open the Alipay app, scan the QR code at the counter, and choose your drink. Once you place your order, you just wait.
So fast.
Not only do they have a full specialty coffee bar, but they actually let you print the company's logo on top of your drink.
While we were at the HQ, we actually ended up meeting a group of students.
So we quickly ordered a Didi, basically the Uber of China. But we honestly thought we weren't going to make it. We were stuck in traffic for ages, but thankfully our taxi driver was breaking the speed limits, just kidding, and somehow got us there just in time. Except something felt off. There was no one there. Last year, this whole plaza was completely packed, shoulder to shoulder. Still, we decided to wait. About an hour later, after speaking to a security guard, we noticed an announcement glowing on the building saying the light show had been cancelled for the entire weekend due to other events. So there we were, completely clueless, just standing around waiting for a show that wasn't happening. But don't worry guys, we still have the footage from last year.
I can see this happening in the financial district of Manila. I'm wrong, correct me down in the comments. I can see this happening. You know, the problem we have here is there's a lot of greed. So the city infrastructure, we'll get into that in a minute. If this technology exists in other countries, then it can happen here. It should be here as well. So
we have thought that our journey of China living in the future in 2050 had ended there, but we were wrong. We're at Shenzhen railway station. We're heading to Hong Kong on the high-speed rail. It only takes 15 minutes to cross over. But what we've come across here at the railway station are these autonomous delivery robots. It's called a Neolix autonomous vehicle. Now, what's really interesting is that they're delivering cargo around the railway station because it's absolutely massive. So you can see over here, they're loading on this cargo. So the cargo is going onto the autonomous delivery robot. And you can see they're constantly loading on to these autonomous delivery robots. This one has just pulled up and it's reversing by itself. And that one over there as well. This is the next level. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I feel like I'm living in a...
Cool. So anyway, there you have it, man. China is definitely living in the future. So with all that technology, man, they're making the United States just look absolutely behind the times. When this guy that's in office now, this chump, is starting wars, you know, we know what it's about. It's about money. But, you know, he's starting wars. The rest of the world is moving forward. You know, I was last in the United States a few years ago, but I can't imagine. I'm keeping up with my brothers and my family there. This is not happening in the United States. You know, they're touching on the self-driving cars and whatnot, but it's not the same. So the rest of the world, we know Japan is ahead in technology as well. So the rest of the world's moving forward. The United States is kind of just getting stuck. So that's it for today's video. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have another topic. We'll go from China to Japan and see what the technology is there. I'm a huge techno freak or a techno fan, so I'm really into that. We'll discuss that tomorrow. But until then, you know, stay safe, take care of each other, drink water, get rest. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. It'll help the algorithm so we can grow the channel. We appreciate that a lot. And take care of yourselves. Until the next time, tunes. Peace.